students, welcome back in electronic lecture. We have completed 4 chapters from paper 1, isn't it? First is instrument, second power supply chapter, third is what? Third chapter we have taken is modern electronic communication, and fourth is instruments. Okay, instrument, power supply, operational amplifier and modern electronic communication. 4 chapters we have completed from paper 1. So today we are going to see the new chapter, that is computer fundamentals. Computer fundamentals. It is very easy chapter. सोपा चॅप्टर आहे. कम्प्युटर फंडामेंटल्स, कम्प्युटरचे सगळे फंडामेंटल्स तुम्हाला माहीत आहे. तर फक्त एकदा रिवाइज करून आपण हे चॅप्टरकडे बघायचं आहे. तर कम्प्युटर फंडामेंटल्समध्ये फर्स्ट बेसिक थिंग काय येणार? कम्प्युटर येणार. ओके, तो व्हॉट इज कम्प्युटर तर सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे, सांगायची गरज नाही. कम्प्युटरपेक्षा ॲडव्हान्स तुम्ही मोबाईल फोन किंवा तुमचे सेलफोन आता तुम्ही वापरता, isn't it? So computer is nothing but computer having 3 main blocks, that is input, CPU and output, isn't it? Computer मध्ये काय घेतो आपण? इनपुट मेन ब्लॉक असतो, परत काय असतो? CPU असतो. CPU म्हणजे काय? आणि हा आउटपुट असतो. इनपुट, CPU and आउटपुट. इनपुट म्हणजे काय? जे काय आपण कम्प्युटरला देणार आहे त्याला आपण इनपुट म्हणायचं, आणि जे काय कम्प्युटरकडनं आपल्याला मिळणार आहे त्याला म्हणायचं आउटपुट. आणि CPU म्हणजे काय? सेंट्रल प्रोसेसिंग युनिट. म्हणजे जे काय कम्प्युटरचं जे हार्ट असतो, हार्ट ऑफ कम्प्युटर, ब्रेन ऑफ कम्प्युटर आपण म्हणतो, ते कशाला म्हणतो आपण? तर CPU ला म्हणतो. CPU इज द हार्ट ऑफ कम्प्युटर. सो इनपुट मध्ये काय असणार आहे? व्हॉट एव्हर वी आर गिविंग is called as the input, and whatever we are receiving is called as the output, and working between these two is called as the CPU, that is the central processing units. So basic fundamental diagram of computer can be like this. See, we can draw this, the input here, then one block is for control unit, second block is having ALU, then ALU, this is U. Next is primary function, and then last block for that is the secondary memory, and primary memory. These are the memories, and this is the output. I will draw it here. This is the input, आउटपुट and सेंट्रल मध्ये जे काय आहे, सेंट्रल प्रोसेसिंग युनिटला हे जे काय दिले, तर हे कंट्रोल युनिटला देणार आहे, सेकंडरी मेमरीला देणार आहे. ऑल दीज आर कनेक्टेड विथ each other. Okay, and this control unit is given to the output of the circuit. Okay, so see here what happened here in the computer fundamentals. First block is of input, then second is control unit, arithmetic logic unit, primary memory and the secondary memory, and at last it's given to the output. So input means whatever input you are giving is called as the input. Control unit means there are 3 types of buses. First is address bus, second is data bus, बस इज नथिंग बट PMT ची बस नाही. बस इज व्हॉट? इट इज नथिंग बट द lines, signals which sends and receives is called as the bus. तर डेटा घेऊन जाण्यासाठी किंवा रिटर्न घेऊन येण्यासाठी जे काय सिग्नल्स असतात त्याला म्हणायचं आपण बस. सो दिस बस आर ऑफ 3 टाइप्स: ॲड्रेस बस, डेटा बस अँड कंट्रोल बस. ओके, सो दिस ॲड्रेस बस is used to give the address to the central processing unit किंवा मायक्रो प्रोसेसरला ॲड्रेस देण्यासाठी काय वापरले जातात? ॲड्रेस बस दिले जातात. आणि डेटा बस is used for giving the data, and this control bus is used to control all the function. जे काय काम चाललेलं आहे त्याच्यावरती कंट्रोल करण्यासाठी कंट्रोल बस यूज केले जातात. ठीक आहे. सो ॲड्रेस बस 8 बिट असतात, युनिडायरेक्शनल असतात. युनिडायरेक्शनल म्हणजे काय? युनिडायरेक्शनल अँड बायडायरेक्शनल. युनिडायरेक्शनल अँड बायडायरेक्शनल. युनिडायरेक्शनल म्हणजे एकाच डायरेक्शनमध्ये फ्लो होण्यासाठी. बायडायरेक्शनल म्हणजे बोथ डायरेक्शन, म्हणजे डेटा कॅन सेंड अँड रिसीव. This called as the bidirectional. So all data bus are the bidirectional and all the address bus are the unidirectional. Okay, so this control bus is here is the control the system. Okay, so see next is ALU. ALU means काय? ALU. A is what? Arithmetic logic unit. ALU म्हणजे काय? अरिथमेटिक लॉजिक युनिट. अरिथमेटिक लॉजिक युनिट म्हणजे काय? व्हॉट इज अरिथमेटिक? अरिथमेटिक मीन्स व्हॉट? Which are the functions of arithmetic? Yes, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, increment, decrement, all these process come under the arithmetic process. Which process are arithmetic process? Yes, performing addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, increment and decrement, all these are come under the arithmetic process. Now what is logic? Logic unit. Logic म्हणजे काय? We have seen all logic gates, isn't it? We have seen AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, NAND gate, and yes, NOR gate, XOR gate. All these gates are what? Logic gates. So logic performance means what? It is logically ANDed म्हणजे काय? Addition. It is logically ORing. ORing म्हणजे काय? AND म्हणजे काय करतो आपण? मल्टिप्लिकेशन करतो. OR म्हणजे काय करतो? ॲडिशन करतो. इनवर्ड गेट, नॉट गेट असतो त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण? कॉम्प्लिमेंट करतो. सो बाय युजिंग दिस अरिथमेटिक एज वेल एज लॉजिक functions, both functions are performed in this arithmetic and logic unit. Yes, ALU means what? Arithmetic and logic unit. ALU performs what? Arithmetic performance. Arithmetic performance means what? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and increment and decrement. All these come under the arithmetic process. And in logical process, all the ANDing, ORing, NOT gate, all these logic performance are also come under this ALU. So this ALU, arithmetic and logic unit, is used to perform these functions. Okay, ALU. Then primary memory and secondary memory is there. Now memory means what? What is memory? Yes, memory is nothing but whatever you are giving the input to the CPU will perform that work, but that work will be saved in some space. That space is called as the memory. जे काय काम केलेलं आहे तो स्टोर करून कुठे ठेवणार? तर मेमरी मध्ये ठेवणार. So this memory are of also so many types. So memory, you know, two memories, RAM and second memory is ROM. RAM म्हणजे काय आणि ROM म्हणजे काय? RAM means what? It is a random access memory and ROM means what? It is the read only memory. It is what? Random access memory and this ROM means read only memory. So here दोन, what is difference between ROM and RAM? The read only memory is a versatile memory. Versatile म्हणजे काय? Versatile and this is non-versatile. Versatile means what? If light is failed, then all data will be erased on that from that memory. Read-only memory are the only you can read there only, not write. You cannot write in that memory. It's called as the read-only memory. So these memories are the versatile memory. And RAM means what? Random access memory. Random access memory means what? Where you can read and write. Both functions are done in the RAM memory. Read and write. दोन्ही पण फंक्शन ह्याच्यात होणार आहे. Random memory आणि read only memory. So this memory are of so many types. That is RAM, ROM, then EEPROM. Next memory is what? Number 3 is the EEPROM. Then 4th is EEPROM. The next 5th is EEPROM. Then number 6 is flash memory. What happens in ROM? Read-only memory is there. Then PROM means it is P indicates that it is programmable read-only memory. Means ROM मध्ये आपण परत एकदा एक्सटेंड केलेले आहे प्रोग्रामेबल read-only memory. म्हणजे या मेमरी मध्ये आपण परत प्रोग्राम करू शकतो. त्याला म्हणायचं प्रोग्रामेबल read-only memory. Then याला परत एक्सटेंड करून त्याच्या पुढे E लावलेला आहे. E म्हणजे काय? Erasable programmable read-only memory. This is what PROM means what? I'll write it here. Long form of all these memories. PROM is what? It is the programmable read only memory. And this EEPROM means what? It is erasable programmable read-only memory. Then this is the electrical erasable read-only memory. And this last is the flash memory. So what happened here in the EEPROM memory? It is an erasable programmable read-only memory. So where we have saved the data can be erased and reprogrammed. It's called as the erasable programmable read-only memory. But this EEPROM is nothing but that erase जे काय डेटा तुम्ही सेव केलेला तो डेटा कशाने इरेज करू शकता तर इलेक्ट्रिकली you can erase the data. So electrically erase the data is called as the EE. Then EEPROM means what? Electrically erase programmable read-only memory. And last is what? Flash memory. Flash memory means what? For example, of flash memory xerox करायला जातात. When you keep the paper, then flash is sent, then your paper will be scanned or xerox. At that time, which memory is used? The flash memory is used. Okay. So these are the types of memory which have different functions. Each and every memory is used for different functions. So here see, input is given to the arithmetic and logic unit. That arithmetic and logic unit performs its operation. If you given the arithmetic operation, it will perform. If you given the logical operation, then also it will perform, and it gives the primary memory and secondary memory. It gives the whatever whatever performance it is had done is saved in these two memories. Okay, then that memory is connected to the output by using control unit. So control unit controls all these circuits. Whatever performance is here, so it controlled by the control unit and it given to the output. At last we get the output at the output of this CPU. So this is the very simple and basic block diagram of the computer that all of you know. That computer have the basic three blocks: input block, CPU and the output block. So what happened in the CPU? There is the arithmetic logic unit, control unit and the primary memory. This primary memory and secondary memory means what? Here two memories are there, data memory and address memory. Address memory and data memory म्हणजे काय? जे काय data तुम्हाला दिला असेल तर it will be saved in the data memory and whatever address you are giving is called as the address memory. Okay, so one more concept is there, that is the interrupt is there. What is interrupt? Interrupt means what? If suppose computer is performing some task or some work, suppose this computer is running one program. If computer is performing some task, at that time you give the interrupt to that function. जेव्हा कम्प्युटर एक काम करत असेल त्यावेळेस तुम्ही जेव्हा त्याला इंटरप्ट दिले, इट विल स्टॉप इट्स वर्किंग. म्हणजे जे ते काम करायला लागले तो स्टॉप करणार अँड गोज टू युअर वर्क. मीन्स तुम्ही त्याला काय काम सांगितले तो काम तो पहिल्यांदा करणार. Then it return back to its original position and it completes its own work. Okay, it's called as the interrupt. Means what? It suspend its own work for time being and follow the order which you have given as an interrupt. Then after completion of that work, it return back to its original position. It's called as the interrupt. For example, इंटरप्टचे एक्झॅक्ट मिनिंग काय आहे बघा. सपोज तुम्हाला तुमची फ्रेंडचा फोन आला आणि तुम्ही वाचत बसलेला आहे. ॲट दॅट टाइम तुम्ही काय करणार आहे, जिथे तुम्ही वाचत बसणार आहे तिथे एक पेन ठेवणार, नोटबुक बंद करणार. देन यू रिसीव दॅट फोन रिसीव केल्यानंतर फोन ठेवल्यानंतर परत काय करणार आहे, यू रिटर्न बॅक टू युअर बुकमध्ये जिथे तुम्ही वाचत होतो त्यापासून पुढे तुम्ही वाचायला सुरू करणार. द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ दी इंटरप्ट. हे सगळं लिहायचं नाही पेपरमध्ये. बट इंटरप्ट मीन्स वॉट? इट सस्पेंड इट्स वर्क, इट फॉलो द इंस्ट्रक्शन, इट कम्प्लीट्स दॅट वर्क, देन रिटर्न बॅक टू इट्स original position. Is called as the interrupt. Okay, so these are the basic things which required in this chapter. So it is very simple chapter. What is computer fundamentals? What are the memories? What are the buses? All these things required in this chapter. I will just introduce you in this lecture. Then in detail we will see in the next lecture. Okay. So today we start the second from paper 2, fundamental computers of fundamental. Okay. So we'll stop it here.